So, do you ever find yourself thinking about your future, the things that you want you create in your future, you live in your future, daydream about your future, as if you have that, if you have those things someday, that you're going to be happy, that you're going to be useful, that you'll finally get the things that you've been working so hard for, and they're going to fill you up, and they're going to make you content, and you're going to be able to settle into those things. And in this moment, you don't have that fullness. You don't have that contentment. And you know why? Is because you're wanting something other than what you have right now. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the truth is someday in the future you may get those things, but there's going to be things in your life that you don't want, just like maybe now. And there really is nothing other than to be in the here and now with everything that you have and find fulfillment. I've been really guilty of thinking someday I'll be needed, or I'll have a life partner, or I'll have that great job, or I'll have $1 million, or I'll be healthy again, as if there's something missing right now. And I think, if you think about it, that there's a certain kind of suffering that motivates so many of us, as if what's going on right now, the suffering comes from right now. And we're trying to move away from what we don't like, or what we think we're missing, or thinking that there's something other than what we have right now that's going to make us happy. And I guess what I want to talk about today is that that's really not the way it works, because it's never going to be perfect. Life's never going to be perfect. And the only thing we can't control the future. We can't control our experiences. We can't even control who's going to be in our life and who's going to care about us, or who's going to love us, and who's going to want us, and where we belong. Because we can't control other people. We can't control all the events of our life. And there's really nothing wrong with hoping and dreaming. But when we're acting and pretending like we're going to be happy then, instead of being happy now, is that we're kind of missing the point of being here right now. Because we're always going to be here right now. And if you don't know how to be happy right now with what you have, chances are you're going to get something you want in your future, and it's going to be empty. It's not going to be what you think. I mean, I'm sure you've had experiences like that. Even if there's celebrations, for getting a degree, or getting a really good job, or making a bunch of money, or finding the love of your life, it's not forever. It's a fleeting accomplishment. It's a fleeting experience. It's a thing that happens in a moment. And yes, it's nice. It's nice to have $1 million. Yes, it's nice to be in love. It's great to, succeed, and to have a family, and all these things. But life is always changing, and there's always stresses, and there's always ups and downs, and there's always gains and wins and losses. And the most valuable thing that you can do for yourself and your loved ones, of course, in my opinion, is to learn to pause, have a moment of, conscious awareness of finding something in your life today that you're grateful for, that you want, that you like, that you can find joy in. And joy is so much different than something from the outside, like accomplishing something or getting something from someone else. It's a different experience when you do something, you go out in nature, or you take the time to find what things bring you joy, that bring you fullness. I mean, I guess what I'm saying about that, and I know it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly in a lot of ways that there's something that's different about doing something that fills you up on the inside, that brings you closer to yourself. And the only one that is going to be able to do that successfully for you is you. If you want everlasting joy and happiness, which is contagious, when you're happy and you're full and you're whole, and you know that you don't need anyone or anything to bring you joy and happiness, you become golden. You become steady because you're not depending on anything outside of yourself to make you happy. Not a relationship, not a job, not other people, not activities, but it's something that you can 100% control. And when people know this about you, they know that you have cracked the code for yourself about who you are, what fills you up, what makes you happy inside. And being with others could bring you joy, and that's great. But that's part of what I'm talking about. This honoring your own formula that fills you up. Because most of us are being depleted. We're being depleted by stress, by being afraid, by being having things that are happening outside of our control, by not having enough money or too much debt or grief, loneliness, or maybe you're a highly sensitive person and things stress you out. There's all these unique features, characteristics that everybody has their own formula, their own cracking their own code. Anyway, it's a journey we're taking, and I know I've been kind of rambling on this today, but I just want you to know that I'm thinking about you, and my intention is to help people to learn how to fill themselves up without needing stuff, people, places, and things from the outside. Because when we have this, we have developed our own, it's kind of like having immense personal power because you're whole unto yourself. And then you can share what spills over to those you love. So, all right. Well, I look forward to speaking with you in the next video.